always be honored. These people help me. God bless. Enjoy the
my daughter.
Hey, ready? We'll see you in there. All right. There we go.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
One more.
All right.
Have an awesome day.
Enjoy it very much so.
I plan on it.
Good morning, sir. Lieutenant Colonel Hemsworth.
Sergeant Major.
Hi, how
Have an
are you?
awesome day.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Going on the flight?
He's not going with us.
I'm told we have every branch of the service represented here. We're our Army people. All right. How about our Navy people? Do we have any Air Corps people on board today? Yes, we do. How about Coast Guard? Do we have any Coast Guard people on board? No? Okay. But other than that, we have every branch of the service represented. I'm sorry? No. I said Navy. All right, how about our Marines? Have a great time today, as long as the Marines behave. I'm here all week, folks. I just want to make a note to the Marines. We are traveling today with a limited amount of bail money. We do have some misdemeanor money. We do not have any felony money with us, so try to behave, okay? Also, I wanted to point out that we had 9 folks on board over the age of 90. Actually, it's 10 if you count the Southwest captain.
I don't know if you noticed, but I know all you guys out there noticed that when the Patriot Guard posted the colors and they unfurled the flag and it was dead silence, and you could hear a pin drop in here, except for one thing. Do you remember what it was? It was that baby crying in the background. And that baby crying in the background, I thought you couldn't ask for something better than that. They keyed on because that baby crying in the background as they unfurled this flag is a reminder to all us that the sacrifice that you guys made, you didn't make it for yourselves. You made it for that baby that wasn't even born yet when you were out there. So I thank you for that.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, veterans. And thank you. On our knees, thank you. My gosh, my God in heaven, thank you. Every one of you stood up when the time was right. You were called on in various forms, whether through draft or volunteer service. You stood in the way. You stood in the way of harm. You delivered millions of people from oppression. You delivered hundreds of thousands of people from a certain death. You delivered many more from enslavement. You preserved for us a nation that my naval commander brother just told us about. Thank God for that. Every one of these people around here, could you imagine the downline effect of them not being here because of you? The nation was built because of people like you. The nation is preserved because of people like you. We go forward because of people like you. We made it to the moon because of people like you. And I can't speak highly enough of you men and the women that took their part in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, and every other conflict the United States has ever been involved in. And it is precisely because of your values and because of what you accomplished overseas and here at home that we are safe today and preserved. Gentlemen, look at all these little children around here because of you. Speaking English, living the American culture, living the American dream because of what you delivered. And I can't get over the adversity with which you did it in. It seems it's so pity, the life I live today in the military. I've been in for 28 years and it's nothing compared to the 4 years some of you served. It pales in comparison. And I don't pretend to hold myself as an equal. But I do thank you, both as a citizen and an officer, for everything that you did. It is stirring my soul every time to come to one of these to know that we're finally doing right by you, by honoring you, especially as we all know our Vietnam veterans who never got the proper thank you. Thank you very much.
You have served as inspiration. You have served as those who protect and defend and promote the liberties we enjoy in this nation.
There is a message out there. A message from the people of our region, our state, our country, in fact, the world. It is a message of respect, of admiration and gratitude, and mostly of honor. And it is our job to bring you this message. And that's what this honor flight is all about. To let you know how honored you are, how revered you are, and how appreciative people are for your sacrifice and what you accomplished so many years ago. These flights we've been doing over the last few years have been financed and paid for by private donations and fundraisers throughout our communities. Pancake breakfast in Malta, spaghetti dinners in Broad Alban, roast beef dinners in Rensselaer, golf outings in Glens Falls, and many, many more. When we first started doing these flights about 8 years ago, we wondered how cool would it be to have about 8 or 10 motorcycles escort our vets to the airport. So we made a phone call. We quickly learned that we couldn't get 10 or 12 or 8 or 10 or whatever, we could only get 30 or 40. And that was back then. that was our first flight. And as we did more flights, the word spread, and more bikers showed their appreciation. They've continued to, without fail, to support our mission. We've had early flights. We've had where the road was dark and they drove through deer country. We've had flights in the rain. We've had flights later on in the fall when we had light snow. It seemed no matter what we did, we couldn't shake these guys. We couldn't get rid of them. No, just kidding. We are extremely glad to have all of them as our partners in this mission. And I hope you enjoyed the escort this morning. I hope they made you feel like the heroes that you are. The lead group of this escort is the famous Patriot Guard Riders. They are a group dedicated to honoring all of our veterans, and like the rest of the bikers here today, they take that mission very, very seriously. So I'll tell you a little story. It seems that this woodworker found this classic canoe that needed repair. He not only restored it, but he decorated it with a military theme that honored our nation's veterans. I've seen it. It's beautiful. Not just as a classic canoe, but as a testimonial to what makes our country great, for those what makes our country great, which is those that who served. This woodworker wondered how this canoe could best be used to honor our veterans. He then decided to donate the canoe to Patriot Guard Riders. So Bill Schaff, the PGR's New York State Assistant Ride Captain, also wanted the canoe to honor veterans, and he called me and told me the story. He then said, "I'd like to use this canoe to get vets to Washington." And I'm thinking, that's a long way in canoe. He then explained that he would raffle the canoe to raise enough money to pay for a whole flight. I have to admit and apologize to Bill that I was a little bit skeptical. But lo and behold, he and the rest of PGR and all those that helped raised more than enough money to pay for this flight. In fact, they met their goal and raised $25,000.
To all Patriot Guard Riders all across New York State, and 2,500 tickets and $25,000 later, we reached our goal of having the Patriot Guard Riders fully fund this flight, and it was our honor and privilege to be able to do that. These honor flights hold a very special place in our hearts. Among the many missions we do, this is one of the ones that we look forward to every year. It always brings a smile to our hearts. But I do want to recognize that although the Patriot Guard Riders are the most visible motorcycle organization here today, there were plenty other motorcycle organizations that got up at dark 30 to be here to pay honor, dignity, and respect for your service. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention other organizations like the American Legion Riders, Rolling Thunder, Blue Knights Law Enforcement, Red Knights Firefighters, Marine Corps League, Leatherstocking, Christian Motorcycle, the Over the Hill Club, and I know I'm probably leaving some people out, but I did want to acknowledge that there were other people that participated. How about those motorcycle escorts? John F. Kennedy once said that a nation reveals itself not by the men it produces, but by the way in which it honors and remembers such men. And so today is such a day that you gentlemen, you veterans who sacrificed so much in service to your country are going to be honored. It'll be a day that you won't soon forget, and it is our extreme privilege and myself to be here representing the Patriot Guard Riders, to be able to have done that for you today. So thank you very much. It's going to be a great day.
Here he comes now. Great name.
going on a ride.
Thank you for your service. You're the escort?
Have a great day. Thank you.
Did they come with you?
They come with you? We hope so.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you for being with us today.
I'm glad. I get some rest.
I'm so glad to see you.
Big crowd.
I'm a guardian.
Okay.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
Thank you. Mark,
We're looking for him at breakfast. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Welcome home.
Come on. How was it?
Great. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. You had a good trip?
It was a great one.
Yeah, good.
It was. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Okay.
Been a long day.
Nice job with the post. Yeah, there's some stuff for you to get. They'll be here when you get back. Thank you.
Have a good time?
Oh, very good time.
Take care. Great having you.
Over here on the right there.
I know. You had a busy day.
You said it.
Welcome home. Oh, yeah.
Being with us. Where's those bells?
I forgot them. I know. I walked out here like I'm like, wait, I forgot the bells.
There it is. All right.
was it? Awesome? A long day, isn't it? Worth every minute of it. Have a nice night. Why are you asleep? More ways than one. Sleep. Thank you for being here today. We had fun. Not a problem.
I'll be back.
For being here. Ways in which you can